Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I'd like to welcome you back to Prison Architect Megamax. We're looking through the danger tunnel right here, just completely lathered with blood of all kinds of origin. Well, I mean, we don't want to discuss where the origin was. I mean, it probably came from cell block C right here. Cell block C? What was the first block? I think it was this top one. Would this be A and then B? Or would it be A, B, and then C, D? Or would it be A, B, C, D? Look. It could be anything. It would be nice if I could just rename this as like a sector. This is sector something. Anyway, yeah. We're having danger issues right now. We're heading into the danger zone. Last episode, we left it off being high tilt in danger right there. A lot of prisoners are being suppressed. A lot of prisoners are well treated. However, I feel like what we need to do is probably have a few more armed guards. But perhaps the addition of more armed guards will help us in our abilities to keep suppression, or at least sort of under a decent level of control. So right now we have 2 armed guards right here, 2 of them walking through here. We probably could eliminate 2 of them and have 1 of them walking through here instead. It would be quite nice if we had 1 armed guard through onto the sort of longer walkways right here. I feel like I would prefer that. And we'll probably get rid of this one. Maybe having, I don't know, this is sort of the gang area. I feel like heavy suppression is key in keeping these areas sustained. It would be ideal to have a guard right here as well, but you know what, I'm going to move that guard. Instead, we're going to have 1 of the guards chilling out through this sector right here. We are going to purchase another one. We're going to get rid of this sector as well. We're going to have another armed guard just through here. It probably would be more ideal to have an armed guard sort of walking through this particular zone. Maybe down here, because I feel like a lot of prisoners are going to go down this way. But then again, I feel like the fastest way to get to the canteen is how they're going to prioritize themselves. So yes, we need to probably buy, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's just have the game go for a few seconds just to see what places get filled up. Apparently all of them. Well, it's nice to have probably 2 extra armed guards for reserve. They do cost us quite a lot of money per day, but I feel like we can afford it. And that extra suppression is going to be very useful. Now, right now, 77 prisoners have serious complaints. Now, the reason is because 70 prisoners right here really hate the food situation that we are currently having. It's not amazing, and I have yet to sort of fix it, because I feel like it's entertaining to watch me just go through this just hellhole of whining babies. That's basically what this is. Just constant complaining. We have our patrols right here, our riot police just hanging out, waiting for the inevitable to happen. Eventually, one of these people that are in critical condition are going to eventually feast, and it's going to be fantastic. In fact, some of them even right there are currently having their needs met. Only a few, however, and I do feel like we have the ability to feed everyone. It's just, unfortunately, a select few that just refuse to eat. We have a few of our other prisoners in right now. We are going to get 50 new prisoners coming in. I'm okay about that. 65 prisoners have serious complaints right now. It's sort of stopped on the 5 danger mark. So it's not too bad. And it looks like a good sort of 10 prisoners got their needs met, which is good. Just a little bit every time. You know, all it takes is not to sort of lose your cool before you get into the canteen. That's all it takes. I mean, you've got like sort of old sort of Dan Sadler right there, who just is got the most luxurious cell you can have. I mean, it's not amazing because you've got all these drains hanging around, but still, a very luxurious cell. You get your own weight bench. Think about that. He gets his own weight bench. All the others right here, they don't get their own weight bench. What a needless waste of a human sack. Needless waste of a human sack. New book coming out. I didn't write it, but I definitely have got the name trademarked. Yeah, there we go. Or copywritten. One of them. One of them, if you want. So more serious complaints are coming in. 71 currently right now. It would be nice if I could just click on this. I mean, we can see where all the criticals are. If we look on our normal security list, we can see that, you know what, only 1 prisoner out of the gangs right here has a serious complaint when it comes to food. Bladder is becoming a bit of a one as well. Warmth is apparently a bit of an issue, which is quite interesting. Also, something else, which I forgot to save that comment. Someone said that apparently having windows will decrease the temperature inside during the sort of hotter seasons, which is not something I really thought about, and that's probably something we want to get added. At the moment, though, I think we're okay. Where am I going? Logistics? Temperature. So at the moment, it is actually fairly cold around here. It's quite interesting. We could probably... I mean, we've got this heater just sort of chilling out right here. We could have another one that might work out. Heaters tend to have a pretty interesting radius. We could just sort of pop one in the middle right here. Yeah, that might work out. Let's get ourselves a radiator. I keep saying heater, I mean radiator. And let's also make sure we get the piping for that completed. I might add, before I forget to mention it, I am using my new microphone setups. Please let me know your thoughts on it. I feel like it makes my voice a little bit clearer. However, due to the replacement of the pop filter, I feel like it may cause, well, more popping. Possibly. I do have the windscreen, mostly because it's not better, it's just not obstructing my vision, which I feel like improves my gameplay quite substantially, although right now I'm having trouble accessing the utilities, but you know what, I'm accessing it a lot quicker now because I don't have to crane my head in order to look at it. Much better. Perhaps it was the problem the entire time. I don't think so. Probably not. We need to really use this area. And you know what? We got all these trees put in. We need to get the workshop sorted out. That's the big thing right now. A workshop completed is the next big step. If we look at our programs right now, we can see that the workshop safety induction. So that's what we're looking for right now. Everyone should go through this induction. 22 people are currently interested. And I feel like getting people started on this induction is the best way to get people ready for the sort of initial craziness. Oh, I don't think we have room. No, we don't. Okay. We don't have time available, I'm assuming. So let's see. Led by a foreman in a workshop. Oh, right. Okay, we need a workshop. Great. Well, let's see what these 15 new people are going to bring to the company. To the company? To the company! This is the company, okay? We are a private prison, of course. We are for-profit private prison. Really hard to say. For-profit private prison. For-profit private prison. For-profit private prison. Okay, maybe it's not too bad, but I feel like I'm making it sound harder than it actually is. Are we okay right now? Let's look back on our needs. Nope. Nope. Straight back up on the food. Did we feed anyone? It's feeding time right now. Or it was. Where am I going? Regime. There we go. It said eat there. Interesting. Well, eat time is coming up. Unfortunately, lots of people are a little bit perturbed, as it were. But a lot of people are also well treated, so that's nice. I think that's really keeping the danger level down. Although I don't think people being well treated really does keep the danger level down. I'm pretty sure it's just like these events taking place. The more people that get rustled, the more incidents over a short period of time is what makes this danger sort of thing go up. It's not a thing, danger level, yeah, danger level. According to your security chief. Read that as chef at first. At the moment we have -1 in security, which isn't a fantastic. Punishment's pretty good though, oddly enough. Reform is only a 2, which I thought was quite weird, because reoffending rate's 26%, which I feel like is pretty good. Parole early, 16. 0%. 0% of reoffended? Look at these trees. It's all the same type of tree for a good amount of this as well. Oh, it looks like it's region specific. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. It's slightly biome specific by the looks of it. It's really weird. It's sort of like a graph of, you know, which different types of terrain causes different tree generation. It's mesmerizing. Right, we should really get this workshop sorted out, because we do want it to be over here, and we definitely want there to be 2 access areas. Really, probably one from the canteen right here. I feel like this is a great sort of easy access slot to get to the workshop from these top areas. And also another one right here, which is going to be another easy access to anyone on sort of these bottom cell blocks right here. Is it going to be a big workshop? Absolutely. Look at the size that we have right here. I feel like it's a substantial size for a workshop. Lots of incidents taking place right now, however. People are probably getting more annoyed due to the lack of eating. Looks like safety's going up. And also hygiene, funny enough. I think it's sleep time. It is. The danger levels are going up because of that sleep time, but unfortunately we have to have it, because otherwise we're going to get that sleeping event. There's not much we can really do about that. Hopefully they will deal with their hygiene, which will hopefully lower the danger level. Seems like we're getting it done over time. Fantastic to see. Really going crazy right now, though. Six exclamation marks right now. Keep forgetting to call them exclamation marks. Really weird. Ooh, I don't like what's going on here. We bring you to help him out. Okay, it looks like we're fine. Loads of incidents right now, though. Really bad. Let's get the riot police a bit closer in. Might be able to help out. Just skyrocketed, hasn't it? Just 81 serious complaints. Yeah, we just need to feed them. This is why I feel like punishing them is good, though, because it means it throws them in solitary and we force feed them. It sort of deals with the problem inadvertently. We could just sort of find the people that are really hungry and just put them in solitary until they are no longer hungry. But it doesn't seem to tell me their needs here. Am I missing something? So many needs. Oh, one death. How the hell did that happen? That just happened out of nowhere. What happened there? Who are you? 2 deaths. What the fuck is going on? Like, just 2 deaths. 2, like, immediate deaths. I wonder if it's due to any... It might be due to weaponry. Why have I selected all my guards? That's weird. So 2 deaths. They just sort of came out of nowhere. I'm wondering if it's due to the influx of weaponry. What are the desires right now? Fucking hell, things are going crazy. Look, people, you just need to eat. I can't do anything to help you unless you eat. No. So many people still just not eating. We have to throw them in solitary. We just have to. But as soon as we do that, things just don't work out. We don't have enough solitary cells. We could turn these into solitary again. Wait, 4 deaths? What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone just dying immediately? They're not even being given a chance. Shakedown. Buy a bunch of new guards. Right, we're finding a bunch of weaponry around here. We've got a shotgun, apparently. It's weaponry. I'm positive it's weaponry. That's what's happening right now. They've got too much weapons on them, and it's causing a lot of instant deaths. Thankfully, you're just unconscious. But just still, out of the blue, 4 deaths. Insane. Never been that... Okay, I say it's never been that bad. That's a complete lie. Just our food situation is absolutely atrocious. I'll tell you what. We seem to have solved it. Well, not solved it, but it's a steady crawl. It really is. So a lot of people are being, quote-unquote, unnecessarily searched. We are finding so much contraband. It's horrible. I wonder if we found any tunnels as well. There's so many places to check as well. We got 175 prisoners, just 261 guards. How are we looking? Okay, we're still finding sort of phones. Good amount of knives, batons. Mostly worried about the knives. Probably the scissors as well. I don't know how they got shears in here. I don't know how the danger level's going down. That's really, really odd how that's happening. Oh, right, we're doing it during sleep time now. Grand. Oh, few incidents going on. Why are they all grouped up? I wonder if there's some of these people are gang members and I'm missing out. Well, let's have a quick scan. Intelligence stamp. Right, let's have a quick look just to make sure. We haven't got any gang members. Look, oh, here we go. See, we got some gang members lingering around here for some reason. Oh, right, of course, the new lot. I forgot to look them up. So this is the problem with me having this danger levels. I get distracted. Go back to gangs. So you got one in there. That's you. I know I can sort of see them with their masks, but it's sort of hard to tell when it's like sort of finding Wally. Or Waldo, as the Americans say. You as well. Just get them all in there. Get them all out of here. I feel like they're going to cause a ruckus if I don't get them out quickly. And also, it looks like some of these doors aren't attached. We need more guards. Alright, well, I feel like we've done enough shaking down. I say we need more guards. The only reason we don't have any guards in these security rooms is because of the lack of... Well, because of the aggressive shakedowns. So how are we doing on food right now? It's going up a bit. Sleep's also not great. All these other things as well. Just needs are not being met. The only reason the danger level is going down is because they're all sleeping. So while that's happening, we should... Why is it selecting? All right, selected this group. While this is happening, we should really get this planned. So we're going to have another 15 prisoners come in. I'm sort of okay with that because we do need the money right now. And we need to try and plan this workshop. How is it going to work? I think we should go for a similar design to what we have right here. So, sort of, let's say this goes down by 5. Same right there, 5. And then from here to... Okay, like this. There we go. And this can sort of be the entrance. Let's say we've got the pathway right here. And we probably will have a similar walkway to what we have right there. And this will sort of be disconnected. In fact, if anything, we should be slightly further out. So that we can use these areas as workshops. So this can be a workshop. This can be a workshop. This can be the storage area. So this can be where all the goods are stored. We will hold that off. How are we going to make this work? I think at the same time, I want to sort of have it dig in a bit like this. There we go. So we're going to have a sort of clear metal detector and also a defined... You know what? No, the other way around. Yeah. I feel like we need to have... It's like a security checkpoint, as it were. So we just need to... Just have it be a sort of semi-long corridor. Metal detectors around there will be fine. And if anything, this can just sort of be allocated as another workshop. I feel like that workshop should be bigger. I don't really know how big these should be. But, you know, just sort of... I mean, what size is this inside? 11 by 20. It's quite a large sort of space for a workshop. Very big pathways as well. Don't know how ideal that's really going to be for us. Do we want to have all of this unnecessary space? Not necessarily. We could use that. What about here as well? Do we want to sort of do the same thing? Sort of 5, 5. I think if I'm going to do it, it should be along here. So how far across is this? 8. Let's say there's a 5 right there. 8. No, 8 would be here. 5. So let's say we have this as an entrance. Here's the pathway. And do we sort of do the same thing? Do we have this connect up like that? Because it ends up being sort of a lot of nothing on this side. Does it have to be nothing? Could it be just benches? And we could just allocate that as a part of the workshop? I feel like there's a better system here that I'm missing out on. You know, I could have an exports in the middle. And then an area sort of disconnected from everything here that goes into the storage room. But then I sort of already have that, which is this bit right here. And I feel like disconnecting this large portion... I don't know how much wood we're really going to have in here, but this is meant to be an exports area for the prisoners to put in, and then, you know, the workforce sort of take them all to the actual export zone, which is right there. These would also be both locked and monitored by a guard. So what, just sort of this bit? And yeah, I'm sort of feeling like just that bit. We can have a path. Let's just assume the path goes down to about here for now. This can be more workshop. So sort of this bit right here. Do you want to open it up? I sort of like the idea of there being a bit of a gap. Just sort of like a 1-block gap. Yeah, I like it. And then we can have this be sort of one really big workshop. Just trying to utilize space. Now, the main problem I got is this bit. It's sort of hideous. If anything, we might want to move this slightly further across to get rid of the... Well, that sort of hideous look. So if we go to pathways, have it go up like this. That way, we still got the space. And then we can just sort of have it open up like that. We could just have the walkway come in like this. But at the same time, we want to make sure there's a gap. Which is why we want to sort of have this... Sort of this kind of narrow filter, as it were. That's sort of what it acts like, a filter. But then we got this. We've got a workshop here, workshop here, workshop here, workshop there. the ways to get in and out of them as well is also very important. So how do we get into some of these other workstations? I feel like we can get into this one here. This one in sort of a similar fashion. How far across is that? 12. Oh, so close. I mean, you know, may as well be a bit even. The only reason I don't like this is because it's so uneven. It's like so odd. It's like just completely random.